Last time, priests were pushed. Today, apparently a bridge.
We fight like men and women who dress like men. Sadly, our opponent is nowhere near that charismatic.
Few people are.
It's true. If only I could hack the ISO to override this map theme with Battle on the Big Bridge. Oh, hang on. I know just the thing. I've used this before, but it's too good not to use again.
Oh, right, we found, like, the jail cell with all the writing on the wall.
That's right.
That's what happened last time. And we learned that, the stuff that we knew all along of Weird, that the pendant and the weird lullaby that they sing that reminds them of their mom were actually very important.
What I find hysterical is that the key to unlock whatever horrible dark power is sealed in the thing that Mist wore next to her skin for literally her entire life was the lullaby that she was also listening to for literally her entire life. This is like they're just mashing the nuclear launch key right next to the keyhole. It's incredible.
Unfortunately, the key is DNA locked, so it just wasn't working.
Correct. It's one of those bizarro keys, like from Metal Gear Solid 1.
It wasn't DNA, it was temperature.
No, that was temperature, but the general point stands.
Memory alloy.
Memory shape alloy. I mean, that's a real thing. That isn't even fake. Admittedly, the application might be, but like that particular piece of technology was eminently reasonable by Metal Gear standards.
The one thing I remember, the only other instance of memory shaped alloy as a joke that made me laugh my fucking ass off was, it was a brief fan comic, I can't remember the point of it, it just was Phoenix Wright caught in the rain, and then like he walks in and his hair is all like matted down because of the rain, and he kind of like shakes his head and then whips his head back and his hair's fine in the normal shape, and somebody just looks at it and goes, memory shape alloy.
Correct. The one I was actually thinking of was from My Hero Academia, although frankly that was a little more dramatic.
I don't recall. And leave it at that.
Fair enough. It was from quite some time ago in the comic at this point. So. Well, we can
but a lot of
that
people
later.
are watching through the anime, so.
Fair enough.
My response was about to be, they'll be fine. I'm sure they'll understand.
It's airing like next week. So, I don't know, like, as of, like, Tuesday, if I remember correctly.
I'm trying to think of a word that starts with G that's a synonym for battle, but my idiot brain just keeps going, yes, jaddle.
Admittedly, I'm not having a good time myself.
Guard action.
That's both peripheral and...
Garrison duty.
Closer.
Not really what we're looking for here.
A grind.
Yeah, grind.
Yeah, there you go. Grind on the Great Bridge.
Nope. Nope. Also, nope.
Clash on the Colossal Crossing.
I hope you realize I'm shaking my head right now.
What? It's Battle on the Big Bridge +1. Aren't you glad to be back?
He didn't really
Words can't
leave. He
describe
just
it.
left early yesterday. He missed one map.
Yesterday?
Well,
Last week.
also yesterday.
Yeah, but it was the best
It was
map.
1 o'clock.
I mean, it was 1 o'clock when we ended.
No,
fair.
yesterday they went to like
Oh.
1 or 2.
To be fair,
I
you
don't
were there for
wait,
the
no.
legendary Kemri passing game.
Oh no, Blood Bowl.
Camry passing game can't be beat. Yes, it can.
And here's our time frame establishing conversation. We've been on the road for a while. A lot of it was boat, I'm sure.
Almost as long as I've been playing this game.
I'm not even sure
Shut
that's
up.
true. You've been through this game pretty quickly.
No.
Like you started you started this during banners, didn't you?
Yes.
Okay, so that's less than what,
But to be fair,
half a year?
banners. Yeah, exactly. Sure, you played it. You started this game during the game that you played for like half a year.
You played the game for nearly as long as the game took in game time. That one is much closer. And yeah, there was like a month where you couldn't play, which heavily influenced it. Guess who it is?
You mean the sensible and charismatic young character? Yes.
Uh-huh. I don't know about young, but yes. I love that the first thing he does is take the opportunity to snark at Ike. Also, this line is great.
I mean, Ike deserves it.
It's true, he does. And also, that's just how Ranulph rolls.
Also true.
He is a pretty great character. Ike, have you been learning again? Yeah, okay, Soren told me. I wonder what his over-under on Soren's nervous breakdown is, just mentally speaking. What's the line there?
Yeah, that feels about right.
You don't say.
Oh, the other thing that happened, Crumb, is literally the map after we bought new knives, stilettos were on sale.
Yeah, and? Is there a problem with that?
No, I just bought stilettos.
You mean the best knife in the game is just on sale?
Ooh. Hello, Soren.
Yes, this conversation is so good.
He did not say crud.
Folks, for comedy, imagine the look Soren is giving him right now. Harsh, Amy.
That's I don't know
There's
why he said
literally only
a
one of these.
hammering when it should be the hammering.
Hammerney?
No.
Hammerney.
Hammernay.
Hammernay.
Hammer-Vanay.
I like to imagine that there's one guy in Hammer or something making them at an incredibly slow rate.
Why would you bring that place up? Why?
And this is why Soren's the best character.
She's not a random lady. She's actually a very good merchant. She's also just...
We just don't talk to her often because she's the item merchant. And staffs are quite plentiful in this game because you can steal them.
You have
Stave
your
for this.
stave merchant.
If you want to bribe
happens to be a
Ike,
thief.
food is the way to go. As Ike just makes choking motions from inside the tent.
That sits in the convoy for a little bit until we actually find a use for it.
Man, if only you had some sort of wind sword that needed to be repaired from time to time.
Repair with staff use.
It's so SM uses.
Well, let's stick the hammer in your inventory and call it a day.
Oh, hey.
Meanwhile,
Hey, it's this guy.
it's this guy. And you may detect something about his dialogue with some speed here. He is, how you say, extremely drunk. Oh, I love this. Warrior. That is a yes minister ass description right there. Tired and emotional. God, now I'm picturing him as voiced by Paul Eddington. This is not helping.
And another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
There it is.
It's time.
Just checking all the rest of them.
Oh, absolutely.
Who could have seen this coming?
This would have been hinted at if you had had him talk to what's-his-face in the desert, but...
It's also hinted at in the upcoming map, in point of fact.
Stefan, thank you.
Stefan, yeah.
Steve.
Steve.
That can be read as Stefan or Stefan.
So yeah, every crossbreed has a mark like this somewhere.
Since you're not going to see it, the conversation with Khalil and Tormod, they actually talk about Soren, and she says, "Oh, he has to be a spirit charmer. I saw the mark on his face. You don't want to be a spirit charmer."
Yeah, and the thing is, people see that mark, if they know, or if they're in the know, they think he's a spirit charmer, and they might look at him funny, but frankly, they look at him funny anyway. Being branded is considerably worse.
Spirit charmer just means they think you sold your soul, which isn't that far off the mark. Much like how the dark magic users in FE6 and FE7, they know they're going to die by researching this stuff, that it's going to eat away at them. It's the same idea with the Spirit Charmer. You know this is going to backfire you at some point, but you don't care. The knowledge is too important.
Oh, he actually does a sport with Stefan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He only has 2 possible supports, which is some pretty impressive quasi-mechanistic storytelling right there. There are exactly 2 people under any circumstances that Soren will open up to.
And it's very simple if you'd have him talk with Stefan for him to be like, for it to get out about what he is, because Stefan just pretty much talks about it right away. I believe you said you wanted me to remind you to use a certain item on Ike.
Yeah, the C and B rank conversations with Stefan are actually just Soren repeated.
What is this witchcraft that you keep getting her resistance?
It's really good.
Doesn't she have a pretty good resistance growth?
She does, but I mean, when I got to this point, when I beat the game, I think Newbie's resistance set is already higher than what mine was on Mist.
Seems fair.
Yeah, video games are still good.
No! No!
Yeah, Mia has more defense than Ike.
Also, Nethany has capture speed.
Hey, Neth gained a little bit more strength, I noticed.
Yeah, okay, that's what happened. I remember something happened. Alright, this
She
time...
also killed like 20 guys on
This time, Gatry will finally gain defense.
Dear God, no. Please no.
It happened.
No! The worst timeline.
14 speed's pretty good.
Yeah, like,
oh yeah, he's been gaining speed like crazy.
Yeah, I think he's just been sacrificing his defense growth to get speed levels, which I'm kind of okay with.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
Sacrificed his armor on the altar of jetpack.
At this point, you might as well just push Jill up to the next level if she's so close. Doot.
Yeah, alright, it's fine. You're very average on your stats.
She's good.
Yeah, 20 in all the relevant things isn't average.
Actually, for her,
Kyron.
that might be average.
Well, it might be, but...
We need to use you again, Kyron. I think you sat out like 2 maps.
He did, yeah.
You can give him a level right now. You have 1,000-something bonus experience.
Yeah, there's no point in sitting on that forever. Just
I'm not saying use all of it. It's nice to have a healthy reserve, but you could give him a couple levels, get him right back up to speed.
Let's give him 2.
Yeah.
So I felt good about that one. Yeah, speed's great.
That's good speed.
Yeah. Yeah, all right.
Yep.
Well, then.
and he's back to being what he needs to be.
And please welcome back Blender Knight. Well, Blender Knight 3, 2, 2.5. I can't even remember which position he takes here.
We have
Our
a lot of
mounted
knights.
units are pretty solid. Well, what's her name?
He hits way harder than Astrid. That's the main thing. Astrid's fast, but
Right.
he hits so much harder.
Right, he has
than her.
24 strength and hits like a train.
Yeah. He equips his axe and things explode.
Mhm.
What's your bow? God, you're still seeing bows. Jesus Christ.
She'll get there. She has to use that killer bow.
Yeah.
Pick up your killer. Sorry, it's actually involuntary at this point. But yeah,
All right,
definitely Draco shield
We
this
have
man.
a spare Lagoon Slayer? We don't.
Nope. But don't worry, we have a hammer knee. Just give him a steel blade and call it a day.
I mean, he has
Should we-
one.
Give
However,
the silver blade and call
Give
it a
him the
day.
Brave Sword.
I guess.
Yeah, that's a decent backup.
All
I'm
right.
astonished.
I forgot we got Blogna.
Sure.
That will never be
Olganon?
used.
Yeah, that goes to usually Khalil if you're using her.
Mhm.
Did you repair the bolting some? Or you
No,
get
we
a
got
new
another one.
No.
That's right. You got another one.
Indeed, a bolting into a man on a single turn.
I
like
doubled
that
with bolting because, hey,
Ilyana can
Ilyana has
double.
8 strength and can
Yeah.
double with bolting.
She's getting there. And now, if that bolting gets down to 1 use, you can just hammer it and get it back to 5.
That's a consideration.
Siege tomes are incredibly powerful.
Yep. This is
If
the
you have
sort
an
of
extra
thing.
thing for her, I'd give her another sword, maybe a new
Yeah,
physics staff.
because again, I told you
Warp.
off air, there were 2, what are they called? Jesus Christ, my brain right now. Silence users on the map, so
She had to bring her store.
yeah, I brought a restore, and then they never fucking used silence.
They didn't do a dang thing.
They don't have that much in the way of range, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for you.
I mean, it's range 5 to 8, but we put somebody in that band and it was still. Bring that sleep staff.
Sleep or silence? Sleep.
Sleep works on anybody. Silence only works on magic users.
We will break that Armor Slayer at some point. Other than that, I think she's fine.
Do we have a fresh one?
No,
Okay.
I don't think
Then-
so.
then-
Yes.
sure.
Well-
Oh, then just sell that one.
Yeah. His Gatry, his sword, his many secondhand lances.
Mm-hmm.
Can he use a different sword yet?
No, I'm working on it. I'm working so hard. I literally just attack with swords with him.
Oh yeah, are we forging anything?
We're going. I think a lot of people hit A rank and stuff, so we're probably going to forge a silver weapon.
All right.
Hell yeah, you are.
I like the spirit dust sitting temptingly in Soren's inventory, but no, it got there from a chest.
So who hit A rank in something?
Let's check.
Well, for one, you weren't here for the biggie.
Good. Okay, good.
The big one.
That's one hell of a punch. So can you
Mhm.
make an A rank axe, perhaps?
Yes.
Do we have anyone
Perhaps
who
giving
can
it
swing?
to
Oh,
Titania?
Yeah, I think that was the plan. Just taking a
Or
look.
perhaps a silver sword.
all right. She has S rank axes because of course she does.
Oh wait, that's right. I think that was the
Wait.
plan, was to give me a silver sword.
That's fine. Titania can get the next one.
I'm gonna go through real
Gee.
quick. All right, Ike hit it. Ike doesn't need a silver weapon. He doesn't need a forged weapon.
He can make quota.
Yeah. Mia can get a silver sword. There was somebody else. Somebody else ranked up. I guess
Marcia
not.
is already at, or Marcia's already at A.
Yeah.
Tanya can already use them.
Maybe there were just 2.
there might be.
Alright, so I'm gonna store the silver sword, or the steel sword, and make her...
If I remember correctly, crit is astronomically expensive on these.
Yup.
Yes. Very much so.
Jesus Christ.
You take the attack and hit, and you call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
The forging in the next game is a little bit different. Also busted.
Guess well, something has to be. Other than, development. There's not a lot of bullshit in Radiant Dawn, but it's just utterly unforgiving sometimes.
I'm having some weird hiccups on the side here.
Huh.
It's not the usual, well, as of late, internet problem. But I'm noticing my speed dipping a little bit. I might have to bounce something real fast here in a second. I'm going to see if this normalizes. But for now.
Trying to think of names for this sword.
Me too. This is the hardest part.
Gold sword, the contrarian sword. I think I'd have to call it golden axe at that point to be
In some of her
contrarian.
conversations, she's saying she's looking for her rival.
Uh-huh.
Is she supporting anybody?
Ilyana.
Oh, that's right. They got to what? B rank?
They're A. I think I had
A.
the
Oh,
they're
last,
A rank.
last
Okay.
map.
But I mean, most of Ilyana's supports are nothing, so we forgot.
Ilyana and her being A rank is whatever. It's just good stats.
Jesus Christ, newbie, just call it Silver Sword and call it a day at this rate.
No!
The Witcher, Promised
Then-
Foe, Legendary Pass, Noif,
I'll
Ray
take knife.
Fencer,
I'll take knife.
Bart's,
Sterling Pounder. Although that sounds like a British porn star, to be honest.
the Noif Sword,
Knife sword! Knife sword! Knife sword!
Alright, yeah. Give me...
Picturing big boss holding them perpendicular to one another.
No.
The butter knife. Color it that like
Oh god, I can't spell.
Gnoif,
glutton knife.
It's a gold sword. I know what you're talking about. Like, that was given as a joke suggestion, but then I hit yellow, and yeah, it's a gold sword.
That is a butter sword if ever there was one.
whatever, she'll kill.
Yeah, give me a hot second. I'm just gonna go bounce my router real fast.
Oh, newbie's being paranoid.
No, like every time I change screens, I'm seeing stuff. Something irregular is happening right now. I'll be right back.
Wow, in the meantime. Hmm?
Hmm.
Hmm?
What's up?
It's now I'm actually just dropping frames. It's dipping into red a lot. I need to do a test and see if this is my modem or what.
All right.
Sorry about that. Hi, hello.
Welcome back.
I don't know what's going on right now. It seems to be stabilized a little bit. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. It's not the same problem as before, so maybe something's just goofing up a little bit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hustle.
Unlikely, but let's at least move on.
I'm just going to double check everything real fast. So
And there we go.
You know what, Vinay?
Uh-huh.
Time and place.
Uh-huh. Fair enough.
Come on, folks, let's move along.
How do I not have a silver axe?
Don't you?
I don't.
Yes, it wasn't there one right there?
It's a gold axe. But
Oh, okay.
It's
I see.
silver.
Yes. Okay.
I saw you page through it 2 or 3 times.
Oh, I
But
forgot to
it's
use.
not silver colored.
I forgot to use the Draco Wing. Whatever.
Whatever, he's fine.
The Draco Shield,
You heard me.
Draco Wing, yeah.
you know, the most valuable item in the game. +2 defense, +2 speed.
Dragon scales.
Yep. And my brain just contributed John Rhys Davies and my axe to the end of that text box.
Of course you did. That was Rise. John Rise Davies? Or
I
is it
thought it
Reese?
was Rhys.
Might be Reese. Yeah, I think you're right.
Like it's actually spelled the same as our extremely benched cleric.
Who? I don't know who you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
That would imply that we have a person who could use light magic.
Not necessarily.
Potentially use light magic.
There we go. Wait, he can't be a Dayan spy. He was spying for us. The secret is that Nasir is spying for literally everybody.
That would make him like a quintuple agent or something.
It would be great. Yeah, Revolver Dragon is correct. He's extremely MGS3 Ocelot, where he is, like, constantly alternating between helpful and jerk. And now, exciting times are here again. Because it's this guy.
I guess I need to bring Jill to this map.
I'm
Yes.
sure that will be a very great burden. But yes, bring Jill to this map. The sequel to Mist Bridge. It's Riven Bridge.
And it's still annoying.
Yes, well. I never much liked the Mist games.
See, Jill's already here.
Yes, it's also the bridge stage, and this has developed something of a reputation.
A good one, I hope.
No, it's the jerk bridge.
Ranulf is here.
Ranulf is here. We can use him if you like, but you're
Hi,
probably not
Ranulf.
going to.
Goodbye, Ranulf. For a cat, he's actually quite durable.
Yeah, he's got really high strength and speed, or strength and defense. His speed is actually only average, but it means that he can smash really hard straight off the shelf.
Well, there's a lot about the Blizzard Tome.
That is your primary target.
And a blizzard, yeah, the Siege Tome man is definitely.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you just nuke him into oblivion and you get a free tome out of it.
Common Strider Ranulf is pretty good. We should have better units at this point, but if we don't, that's why he's here.
If you want to use a Lagoo's units and the rest of them haven't been turning out well or have died, he's fine to fill in.
I mean, that's why Fire Emblem gives you these first.
I knew it was coming.
I want that.
Of course you want that.
Better stick a ward staff.
Hello.
So she's been saying for a while, like, you'll get charbroiled if you fight
Yeah.
me. This is why.
This is why.
She kind of has the magic staff to wield that too.
Yeah, she
Yes, she
can
does.
back it up. You know who can definitely give her the business? Thanks to his bizarrely high resistance growth.
That's right.
It's Soren. No, it's
Missed.
Not. It's missed. Wait, hang on.
It actually is missed.
It is actually missed. Ike could probably do it too, though.
Conversely, someone with an axe.
Yes?
Like, I hate to admit it, but if he was along for the ride and good, Boyd is actually really good against her. We've got some people that probably need to come along who haven't been along for. There they are.
I mean, to be fair, that's our team right there.
Well, don't you want to bring Volk along to steal that staff?
It's tempting, but maybe not.
Does Volk
tempting.
need to come to another map to steal one stave?
I don't know. You tell me.
Maybe.
You can have Ilyana sit this one out.
You could have Gatry sit this one out.
Now there's crazy talk. Why would
I had to
Gatry
try.
sit out?
You can
Yeah.
have Mia sit this one out.
Those are like the lowest level people.
Really? How?
Marcia has to.
Marcia
Marcia has
is-
to come along. It's Marcia.
Yeah. Okay. Titania, when did you hit level 8? What the fuck did that happen?
For the people in the chat who are talking about Lagoose in the next game, there are plenty of Lagoose in the next game that are actually very good.
They're just less good overall. The other thing is, Fire Emblem 10 is interesting in that at some point in this game, enemy generics, unless they're equipping something interesting or something, stop really being much of a... There's no point that happens in Radiant Dawn. If you
Enemies are always dangerous.
if you do not respect the enemy generics, they will 100% murder you.
That's also because the normal mode in the next game is actually hard mode.
Now, that said, it's still perfectly playable. I played it. I enjoyed it. It was actually fun to have that kind of challenge on the enemy mooks. But understand that it is not easy. It's just not the same kind of hard as, like, Thrakia.
Oh no. That dude you're supposed to convince to join you just walked off the map saying he's going to ambush you.
Weird that.
Strange. Well, time to move. Forward, the Light Brigade. Possibly the Heavy Brigade.
So Siege Tones.
Siege Tones.
Where's the guy who has the Blizzard Tome?
That's a good question.
And also the Ballistiers. Since you may have noticed, there's some siege emplacements here. Does Jill have to be... Oh, well, Jill's going to be staying at the back anyway, so that's fine. What if we shoved her?
She's in range.
Man.
No, don't shoot, don't shoot.
Why?
She has to be within range of her buddy to get the support bonus.
Wait, that's Mia.
Oh, well, shoot. Is it really... You can eat a couple shots from a ballista, especially if you have durable or dodgy people up front.
Like me.
If you're not going to kill in one shot, I don't think it's worth it.
No.
Right.
Sadly. Well.
Let's do this thing.
You ever see something so illegal? Oh. Well. You tried.
Good fight.
Yeah,
Good game.
What if you use the Spirit Dust on Ileana?
That is a thing you could do. Oh, jeez, I saw him move, and I just remembered to use the stupid boots.
Mm-hmm. Zoom! Have him equip a sword and get right on in there.
What if we use Gatry?
Rocket Gatry. The hit new team game with Sweeping the Nation.
What?
There we go. There's our blocker. Why do you have an iron axe?
You tell me.
I think you just gave it to him. Whatever, give him the forge ahead, he'll be fine. Oh, you gave him the iron axe so he could weaken people. Because at one point he was much higher level than everybody else.
Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what the problem was.
And he's just been yo-yoing between that and not ever since.
There were a bunch of indoor maps.
Mm-hmm.
They should have lowered the speed of mounted units on those maps. They didn't.
Yes, well.
Oh good, Ike's within range of them. That means they'll shoot at him because he's the main character.
That's how these things work.
Unless provoke happens.
Let's see if provoke happens.
It very well might.
And bringing up the rear. Since I assume you're not going to ambush us from the front on account of that's not how ambushes work.
You'd never see... Well, you actually would see it coming, but you wouldn't be... You'd be very surprised.
I'd never expect it, but I would see it coming.
Oh no, he has a hammer. Oh my god.
Crunch.
Actually hit.
Well then.
Aren't you glad you
Carry
got
on.
that defense up? He doubled a guy who is weighed down so much by a hammer, it'd be impossible for him not to double up.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Gatry continues to catch ballista bolts with his face.
So, let me introduce you to the impossible unit here.
Never gonna gain that D rank. In reality, he should just stay right there and start eating all the ballista shots.
Yep.
Unless you can move up and take care of the ballista.
He might.
Do you have a 3? Oh, you don't have Rolf.
Nope. And we're not going to use the alternative. One of these days, Newbie will.
Get an
What are you
archer
trying to
that
plan
works.
out? Because I notice you starting to make a lot of moves and then aborting making a lot of moves.
I think he's trying to figure out how he can get in range of that sniper.
I think it's going to involve shoving.
A sniper of
Or
my own.
racing. Yes, that too. Remember, it's fine if Racen's in range of the siege tome. It just means we lose a use on it.
Why didn't she just shoot?
From where?
She could
She
shoot
could've
that
shot
warrior guy.
The warrior
whose
from
two
where she
spaces
was
above her.
Because I'm dumb.
Okay.
just as long as you know.
There you go.
Ta-da! Entirely unnecessary dodge. No crits!
Whatever.
Yeah, this is the experience, bro.
Still gaining 30 experience.
Mm-hmm. Paragon is some good. And now, the rest of us mop up this thing.
Perfect. He weakens the opponent for somebody else.
Correct. Probably your mages?
Probably. I mean, I just want to get him 2 swings with a sword.
That too.
It happened.
Ta-da! It's time!
Go get him, Mia. So welcome to this map.
Yep, time for the jerk gimmick. So you will climb out of the hole by the beginning of their phase. You're not paralyzed for their turn. It's just your turn is ended prematurely if you fall in a hole.
This sucks, man.
Yep. However, if you're flying, you can't fall in a hole. Slow and steady clears the stage.
But you might be asking
Oh,
yourself,
right. That's why he has an iron axe. Because it doesn't fucking matter. He has 24 strength.
Yeah. But how will I know where the holes are? No, you don't.
Mm-hmm. You find them with your face.
So
It's the world's-
running Astrid forward like that was actually incredibly lucky.
Yep. But we couldn't tell you about it because
God,
that was...
look at this char-ass man in his armor. Look at it.
Yes, you did get very lucky. I was actually like thinking, I'm pretty sure there's a hole around there somewhere. He might actually put it.
Yeah, I was actually expecting you to ram at face first into it, but you neatly dodged your pass.
Bad map gimmicks.
This map isn't even all that, like, actually dangerous. It's just annoying.
Before Titania attacks there, can she go kill that mage that's about to shoot Mia in the face?
I guess. Yes, that's the smart move. That would be the intelligent move to do.
Like, this isn't a ball breaker map, it's just a...
It's inconvenient, and that's all that matters.
I don't know why I didn't move again.
Whereas there's, like, a gimmick map near the end of Part 1 in Radiant Dawn that is difficult, but I think at least mostly legitimately so, despite having what would normally be a bullshit gimmick, because it also gives you a bullshit gimmick.
At least it isn't a desert map.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's the one thing that I think whatchamacallit, Radiant Dawn Part 1 doesn't have.
I think at this point, we're going to use up one use of it, but our plan is to just actually blitz and kill the Siege Tome guy.
Okay. Go for it.
That shit's right
Yeah.
there.
If she can make it there, yeah. That's the big thing, is being able to do it. I would make sure that Ilyana's in range to be able to double tap that guy if Astrid gets caught up by falling in a hole.
Yeah, remember that your plan can be aborted prematurely. Plan redundancies. Do not have everything rest on one move.
Play as you would vampires. Got it.
Play as I would vampire? Oh, I see.
Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl, right. Yeah, I parsed that right as soon as that. That's true. Is that how vampires do?
Vampires have to make a 1+ to do anything, so you have to have a lot of redundancies in place.
Right.
2+.
Yeah, sorry. They have to roll
Yeah.
1.
I was
They
actually
fail.
thinking about the sleep staff. If we send her down, can we have her sleep annoying units?
Maybe, but she can't get in range of any of the too many annoying units this map, or this round.
Or this turn. But if we send her forward and then just fling her to the
Maybe.
the
She might be able to
sandbags.
put a ballista person to sleep.
Yeah, a ballistier or the siege tome guy. We can check the
Some
hit
guy's
rate
dead on
before.
the next map.
Sure,
Or
but
next turn.
if we don't want to hazard getting interrupted or whatever, we can at least
Okay.
check the hit rate, can't we?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see how it is. Jill's doing her job.
Jill's guarding the back.
My bow. Oh, jeez.
Cat's hit hard. I'm
Yep.
actually a little worried about her, but she should be okay.
The feral ones are no joke.
Good. He split the damage.
Got you, though. See that guy?
Aw, it hit. I'm sad. Because I'm pretty sure if it misses, you don't use a use.
The siege tomes, you do.
Oh, okay. Because I remember for, like, weapons, you don't.
You're still burning the page in the book that has the spell.
I guess.
She's fine.
Ding.
She's getting a little beat up.
Alright, so for some reason this guy just decided not to engage with her.
Neat. Luckily, you have plenty of healing.
Yeah, we have physics aplenty, thanks to our dedicated larceny.
All tomes get used, but the spears don't.
Yeah, that was what I remember. Is
Yeah,
like,
you can
things
go
like
find a
javelins.
spear afterwards. It's just stuck in the ground somewhere.
But if it hits a guy, it immediately explodes.
Correct.
Exactly.
just turns into pulp. Speaking of,
The fuck is Mist? Where did I put Mist? There she
She's
is.
Down.
right next to Racing.
yeah. You were thinking about sleeping a man, if I remember correctly.
Well, she has to do some healing.
Yeah.
Right, because our other healer just acted.
You need to get rid of that cat.
Here comes
Yeah.
Gatry.
I don't know if you can kill the cat.
Yeah, you probably can't. Hey, Ike.
There you go.
Time to make quota.
Silver. Brave.
It's brave time. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
our Lagoon Slayer isn't in our inventory.
It had 1 use left.
Right. So probably wouldn't have done it. Alright.
Save to use.
What's your over-under on quota?
He engaged and did the thing.
Right. Of course. Of course. Actually, can I take a look at Ike's stat page for a second? I want to do some math.
She'll be fine.
The mage there, he'll engage and die.
Yeah, and he's also the guy who has the physics tome, I believe.
Physics.
Wow!
It's Dave. What? Is there a problem?
Alright, now let's fall in a hole.
I expected as much.
Nope.
She should be able to shoot and then retreat a couple spaces, so she's not going to get perforated.
The old Kanto yo-yo.
And that guy had a head, but
Mm-hmm.
And as per usual. Yeah, alright. She killed 3 guys and got a level.
Yep.
and picked up
As
all
is
the
standard.
stats she needs to be an amazing knight.
It's true. Those are some good knight stats. Well, they're the good cavalier stats, which is the important bit.
Mounted knight.
Social knight. You know.
Social knight.
Chevalier.
Newbie?
I'm
Maybe?
trying to think if I want to send back one of these bows so I can hand off this Siege Tome sword.
Send back a steel bow then.
Yeah, the
She's got
steel
a
bow.
gun.
Yeah, she's still got a backup weapon when she cracks the killer. It's fine.
Need a
Does Soren
sword
have
and she
a-
sees blood. Oh my
I'm
god.
sorry, say again?
This man is invincible.
If only you had a gold sword.
If only we had a glawed sword.
Goldie sword.
Yep.
In reality, we should have named the sword that.
Look, you think
Goldie
of these things.
sword?
You think of these things
I
and
will say the
say,
blade looks more like it's copper or something than gold. It is a good color for it.
oh right, I don't need to do shenanigans with him anymore.
No, you can just stab
just
a dude.
jet boot him into places. Launch Gatry. Launch Gatry's inherited spears. But no, it's got to be the sword. So no, he's already ranked up.
Yeah, we don't actually have to use the sword with him anymore.
Just break at that lance.
The sword is there for convenience now, as soon as it's a blade. And then I
And then you get
immediately,
one more rank and get him a steel blade.
and then immediately on the next map, I need to You have the thing, right? Oh, yes, you have the full guard. Okay. There's
Yeah,
a lot of foes on the other side of the team.
That's why we've been sending her into these situations.
That's why she has it, because Jill can take a hit. This girl can't.
Jill is tanky as shit. She's not as much.
Can you double tap with the iron sword and
yes.
kill?
Extremely.
Yep. And
I'm sure when she did that flourish, she cut her horse's wing off.
Don't think about it.
Pegasi's wing off. Sorry, Pegasi aren't horses.
They're not horses. Always remember that.
It's an easy mistake to make, but they're actually completely unrelated. Thanks, DNA evidence.
Grayson dodged a Lagoo's bow last map? Newbie, what did you do?
He made some choices.
Yeah, sometimes you forget where units are. It was fine. He would have only extremely died.
Yeah, he was liquefied twice over. It was doubly effective against racing.
Times 9 damage.
Really, what it was is the can't shoot through walls thing bit me in the butt again.
Sextuple death.
That map on hard mode is incredibly annoying. There are many more priests at the front of the map that have offensive tomes.
Yeah.
So you have to lure enemies away from them and then move people in who have de-equipped weapons entirely to do a bunch of push shenanigans.
Or get really creative with your shoving.
Yeah.
Extremely extensively. Who can she put to sleep?
Who
I
can
don't
she
think
heal?
she needs to heal anybody in particular very urgently. I guess.
Sleep
At this
can
point,
occur
sleep,
next turn.
yeah, sleep isn't necessary right now. Sleep was the backup in case.
We'll probably
the
sleep one of
people
those
could get
ballista
taken care of.
boys.
Yeah,
Is there a reason she didn't take a step forward there? Was there a range you were trying to...
she's fine.
Trying to be careful.
I guess. It's just...
She might get hit by a ballista. Her defense isn't the best. Hey, look at these guys.
Meanwhile, Jill's new prey.
I mean, you could use the big stick plus.
Or we could use a steel lance. Which this man has brought a silver blade to face because he is a fool.
I want a silver blade.
You have a silver blade.
Do I?
Yeah.
Silver blade.
Yep.
Man, why didn't we put that on Mia?
I believe I told you to put it on Ike.
Man, I'm dumb as shit.
Yet, Durher, you like paint thinner appears to be the answer to the question.
Newbie, you're not.
Newbie, you are.
Although after watching you play Blood Bowl last night, I'm sure it's really going on with it. Oops.
Oops!
Well.
And we go back in time.
And that's a reset.
How far back do
That's
you go?
the major.
I have not made any save states.
Really? I thought you did halfway through.
Absolutely not.
Well,
I'll point out that as the first unit, I've actually lost.
Mm-hmm. And it's one of the ones who doesn't actually die, per the plot.
well, now you know what to do.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, you lost Astrid's really good level.
yeah.
That stinks.
I'm gonna turn animations off, just so we can get there faster.
Yeah, that's fine. That's actually a good idea. Alright, let's begin. You can definitely just turn on the siege assholes ranges. Make your moves that way. This is such a convenient feature.
You still thank you for the bits.
Terminator 1000 bonus 100. Let's do this.
Good! It happens. That's
Provoke
fire.
does a lot of things, but unfortunately, the one thing it doesn't do is it will not stop you ever going for an auto kill.
Yeah,
And now we know.
but that's fine. Now we can fling our very tanky units face first into danger and get people into position to where they need to be. Rayson, tends to get people further away from him anyway by virtue of what he does, so... And he's fine staying in the back because Jill is also going to be in the back.
Jill can take care of the back by herself.
Yep. Well, I mean, yeah. The major issue is if there's more heal in a given turn.
Mm.
Is Siege Tome range always the same, or is it dependent on...
It's 10, but sometimes it shows that they can move or not, whether or not the unit can actually move.
Right.
Like, I'm pretty sure that Siege Tone Blizzard guy doesn't move.
Probably not. Which makes judging his range that much harder.
I think she's fine to be in range of a ballista or two. It's really Rayson that's the big load-bearing element in this particular puzzle. Well, history repeats itself, I see.
Yeah, I know where two of the holes are. I'll probably still proc them. Actually,
Yeah, probably.
you might be able to figure out where holes are by watching enemy movement.
They will not path through them, I'm pretty sure. Yes, that's correct. But, oh, I love how he has a less awkward animation here, because he's actually, like, swinging it side-on instead of the weird, big, overbalancy swing he does.
There we go. The deed is done there. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna run up here and, for no inexplicable reason, stop and shoot you.
Do you mean for no particular reason?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure.
I know what I said.
Uh-huh.
Yes, turning animations off changes RNG rolls, so everything's not going to be exactly the same.
But given as our plan is going to be similar.
Eh, fuck it.
Yeah, you can still stick Mia in there and
Yeah, it'll be faster.
she can just walk out the other side on the next turn. The square becomes impassable, so like Ilyana will have to go around, but that's fine. Once you've cleared out the first ballista, Rayson can come up without too much danger. Delicious.
And in this plan, we'll just trigger this other hole with Kanto.
Sounds good.
That way, they're known, they're there. I won't accidentally fall into them.
You don't have to think about them forever.
Okay, I made a mistake here.
What's that?
Because now I can't kill this siege man.
Oh? Can you have Titania do it?
You can have her get a slight boost from Rayson if
Yeah.
he gets shoved forward.
Remember, shove. Always is shove. Rayson, think fast. But
He needs to give, what, a 2-spot boost or a 1-spot boost?
Just one. That's enough. We know Astrid will survive. She literally got hit by everything.
she did. The secret is that while normally shoving break half his bones, he's actually very
fuck.
light, so we don't have to shove very.
Didn't do this right. Anyway, who cares?
No, you did not.
You can rescue Rayson with Titania if it comes to worst. Nice. Is Rayson in ballista range?
Oh, now? Yes.
Okay. Can you body check him back out? Okay. No. Answer is no. Then a flyer may have to pick him up. Might be Marsha or elsewhere.
We'll figure something out. Yeah, I checked the move, the range. For
Can
the...
she sleep the ballista guy?
Probably.
So you may want to try that first before we consider alternatives. Because we do have that sleep staff, and there's no reason not to use it.
Yes?
Problem solved?
I don't know. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Problem solved. We're good. Now we can continue flinging Astrid into semi-reasonable situations, or have Titania do it instead. I like your odds, Hammerman. Did Gatry flash yellow during?
Yeah, he's been flashing. So here's the funny thing. Astrid takes the hits better.
Huh. I guess she does. Well, over to you then, Astrid.
We still do need Astrid up there because she needs to go kill the Siege Tome guy next turn.
Right. So she needs to get as far.
The thing is, we can send Astrid up there and equip a Steel Axe instead. She gets punched by everybody anyway. This way she counters.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. But yeah, we have to wait if that's the case. Forward.
I'm gonna slash
She
you
made
here
this attack.
to see if the cat goes for Gatry instead. Just out of curiosity.
I mean, do we want him to?
Yes.
At this point, we want Titania to get camera chance. Gatry's got his weapon level.
Yes, but Gatry can take the hit better than anybody else.
That's fair. At this point, I was more considering, do we want to get incidental experience on people who are not Gatry?
Gatry's also still one of our lowest levels.
Huh.
He doesn't kill. That's the thing.
Right.
That's different. It's fine.
We're good.
Alright, what if she just dodged everything this time?
That could also work, I guess.
So long as she gains a good level, I don't care.
I want it to be 1 HP.
Please don't.
Oh, that's because you're a monster.
Let's go. 1 HP. Big money. All whammies.
And really, for me, it's just strength. Just strength.
1 magic.
Nice. What? Oh.
He can heal.
I believe you mean Essen, which is a nice backwards.
That's Actually,
Oh, that's a physic.
okay. Do the needful first. So you're gonna be able to take one step back because you were one step further.
And she sends her steel bow home, I'm guessing. Oh, this time she crit.
Well, it's not as good of a level.
Yes!
Not nearly as good.
Vinay, I don't understand why you find enjoyment in bad levels.
I don't know. There's a strange pleasure in it for me. I'm odd like that.
Oh well, it's the concurrent timelines. You gotta have some bad stuff in order to rewind.
Yeah, that was the cost. 4 stat points. You know, that'd be interesting to make into an explicit mechanic.
Built-in rewind? Yeah, it'd be weird if they
Yep.
made that into a Fire Emblem mechanic in one
Well,
of these future games.
3 houses?
And Echoes.
Ah, I see. I never played Echoes.
They're probably going to justify built-in rewinding in every future Emblem from now on.
I see.
Because really what they're doing is just building in mechanics to take out all the chuff for people like me who would just be like, I'm just going to rewind it.
Yeah, I mean, there were like suspend save spots in the in Shadow Dragon and its spin-off, the remakes. Which, fair enough. I actually liked Shadow Dragon's sequels remake, but unfortunately that was the one we didn't get officially.
Alright, and to make sure mistakes aren't made.
She's got a full guard, right?
Oh, yeah. She's fine.
Okay. Oh, you're just setting up the range to be sure.
Again, we're making sure mistakes aren't made. Oh, shit! I completely forgot about the cat that was down here.
Fortunately, you've got a bunch of units that are still
Making
in
sure
position to deal
mistakes
with
weren't made immediately afterwards. Oh yeah,
it.
this
Made a
thing.
mistake.
Oh, weird. Oh, jeez. Cats, right. They're fast.
It's okay, he'll double tap.
Will he? Oh,
He has
adept.
adept.
Adept. Don't worry, he'll crit.
And depth.
He didn't crit.
Oh well, you have 2 knights mounted units right there.
However am I going to deal with this enemy?
And it's dead. Oh, maybe not. There we go.
Yep. Zoom.
Watching Gatcher move is like watching a zombie move in Blood Bowl. They're so fucking... Their animations take so fucking long, and they only move 4 spaces. How do you take that long for 4 spaces?
To move, yeah, next to no distance. I don't know, is the answer.
Yeah.
Does anyone need healing?
Yeah, no, these feel worthwhile. I can heal Gatry, and that feels more worthwhile than any of those other options. Normally, I would have to heal Astrid, but she just dodged every hit.
Yeah, she just refused to be hit, which, you know, fair enough. Is there anything worth sieging?
Nope.
Alright.
The thing we check every... Oh, right. Main character's back here. Hello.
Yes, he needs to get some hustle. Or
I briefly looked at Shove and went, oh yeah, I could wait a minute.
no,
Hold up.
that's a bad plan. And once again, Trying to break the stick.
Oh, shit. I meant to turn animations on before the end of this turn.
Eh.
Oh well. One enemy phase with animations off.
Give him the stick. Don't.
Oh,
give
right,
him
you
the-
can go to melee.
Yeah.
I was like, surely. Being ranged.
I mean, it didn't matter in the end, but they can do it. Meanwhile,
A lot of cats
yeah.
on this map.
Yep. Feral ones are dangerous.
You're trying. They're all trying back here.
This was a plan.
Sadness.
There goes the stick.
We gave him the stick.
We did give him the stick. Clearly, the next one is just the big stick plus plus.
Well, it did crit on the first swing, so...
Well, all right. We got there.
Well,
Kill's
hello,
got this.
the other half of people that are just going to die. Alright, hold on. First things first. Options, animations back on.
All right.
Yeah.
Step 2, I'm putting down the save state.
Yes.
We've navigated the first set.
I will only ever replay parts of maps once, because I'll just save state. He's taking a nap. They can come to me.
This map is a little questionable for racing, it's true. But,
Yeah, I didn't think, like, I didn't initially kind of really give the map a good look and didn't realize that there were like 1,000 ballistas on it.
yeah. But I mean, the map makes no effort to hide that fact from you. That was just you not
Yeah,
particularly
that's on
thinking
me.
too hard about it.
Oh, that's why he missed.
Why?
45%
'cause he has
hit
garbage shit, right? That's
He does
correct.
have a lot of speed.
Not enough to beat Asher, though.
And yeah, dancers are still just valuable units. Although, I will say, I do like it when the dancer can defend themselves. Even if it's badly, I'm still okay with it. I need a shitty E-rank sword user dancer. I'm okay with that.
I'd rather have the dancers be completely defenseless because it means that they have one job and one job alone.
S-word dancer.
She can get in there, but I don't know if she's going to be able to... Yep.
Get in. Yep. It
You can
happened.
cover her. A little.
Just stick Kieran right in front of her.
No. It's Gatry.
I suppose that's fair.
I don't remember all the whole locations. I remembered that one.
Oh, yeah, because that one's you turn the corner because you think you're doing a good move, and then nope.
Nope.
Well, I mean... Marcia can go kill that ballista person.
I don't hate that plan.
It means that she'll have to deal with the tiger.
I hate that part of the plan.
I think Olivia from
Can you
Awakening
put the
is
tiger
still
to sleep?
okay with.
Can you put the tiger to sleep? Too late.
Too late.
Can you use Racing to put the... No, he's way too far back.
He has to be way too far back.
Right. But yeah, remember, you still have a sleep staff for now.
Yeah, it's a thing I gotta keep in my mind.
You can double tap that sage.
Just
Or
in
that
case.
sniper.
Yes, yeah,
With
that's also a way to deal with it, since we do have siege tomes and a thing to use them on that's worth it.
Is she within 3 spaces of her buddy? Because that gives her a crit boost, I think.
No, but we can set that up.
Yeah. That's about the best you can do. Meh. Go for it.
Now,
Well, I'm gonna do this anyway because I want to move Racing forward.
No, that's totally fair.
ha. Congratulations, Angela.
We're not going to ask how that happened.
How did you get this book? Don't worry about it.
Wizards.
It's magic. She doesn't have to explain anything.
Oh, I am somehow just not in range of ballistas.
Which is good. You'll pull those guys in, take care of them, and then be able to move up and just start tanking those ballista shots.
Yeah, you can not deal with that guy, with that cat.
She could take a hit. So could Neff, actually. They can't even get far enough for it anyway.
Unless
She got pushed by Ike. She needs 2 pushes, I think.
Unless. Show me strength on the dancer.
I don't even think he has a strength growth.
I think you said it's 5%. We got defense though.
Probably 5%. You increase your defense by 50%. I think that's pretty good.
Hey, no. We got there perfect.
Oh, that's right. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So now we're just. She's safe.
Oh, Titania on her next turn would be, or on the enemy's turn, can defend herself.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how the whole worked. Doesn't matter anyway. They're gonna
Remember,
go for.
I said it wears off at the start of the enemy's turn.
They're gonna go for the big boy.
The concern was really just putting enough people around her to make sure she doesn't die to getting dog.
Big boy.
Crunch.
Big. Meantime, these guys make poor life decisions.
Chat says, Comic Strider specifically says, technically all they have on them is a stun status effect, so if you restore them and then dance them, they can't actually move again that turn.
They can just walk out of the hole. Yes, that's correct.
But that's 2 actions to get 1 person back and moving.
Hey,
So it has to
if
be
need be, because you need to kill a very important unit. Just saying, options. I like
It
cool
is-
mechanics like that.
All right, Jill, what do you got?
0, empty level.
Apparently
Here it
the
goes.
Don't tempt fate.
Alright, we're getting that spear user.
We. God damn it, Jill. I like it. In the meantime, here comes a new challenger?
By the way, when he left, he only had 2 buddies with him. He somehow picked up a 3rd.
Cacaw. Video games are good again. There's that honk. He's kind of he's a heron.
He's a heron. Hang on, I'll look up.
Not
the-
a honk. Not a honk.
Please hold your mic up to your speakers and play a heron's call for me.
I was just gonna put it into the chat, but
No. Yes, do that instead.
Yeah, please do that.
Let's find out if we
She
can talk.
it sounds weirdly like
I
a.
would say you should talk from above. There you go.
It's kind of honky. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. I actually need to hear this real quick. So when he's in heron form and he dances, this is what you hear.
It's like a weird honk bark noise. It's real strange.
A walk. Alright.
These are the hard-hitting questions we needed to know.
Look, we're on the internet. We could just figure out what a heron's sound like. Jill just tugs at her collar nervously. Meanwhile, Har is going the big boss route here, as befits his eye patch.
Welcome to the team, Har.
We'll be very glad to see him.
I mean, it's gonna be hard for him to see us.
It depends on what side we're on. Also, I think you mean it's gonna be hard for him to see us.
Get out.
All right. Hey, Captain. Oh, man. Right.
She has an axe just for this situation.
Dragons are bigger.
Yes.
Her ruby axe.
She brought her killing axe. But yes, Har, not being a moron, understands who he...
Yeah, he knows. Well, he was told, make sure she's okay.
And also that, like, even the people who killed Shiram are sort of the mechanism and not the people.
Well,
who
this
have
is an
the
okay move, and he can probably handle himself. Yeah, he can handle himself real well. Do I want to use uses of a brave axe?
No.
In point of fact, Running Fleet, they specifically mention in his recruitment conversation that his unit is a bunch of hard asses that Petrine sent with him to make sure he'd get himself killed. Time to trade that hand axe off of Jill and start throwing.
She's fine.
I mean, what I can do is, well, she can't use the brave axe.
He can just run away.
Yeah.
And she'll take care of the rest.
I guess.
Har is a fantastic unit. It's very similar to how Heath and Vida worked in FE7. The first one's a little bit speedier than the other one, but the second one is just a flying tank.
Yes. He is both a brick and...
I actually jumped a little bit. That scared the shit out of me. Well...
Kieran's having a bad day.
Oh, jeez, Tanya. Where'd your speed go?
She's got fine speed, it's just these guys are just fast enough.
Yeah.
Can she go beat up that axe dude?
She can try.
Will she fall in a hole when she does it?
Well, she won't kill him. She'll maim.
Why not have her use the silver axe?
Right, that thing that she has that's good.
I feel like this is happening more often than usual recently.
Newbie's brain is still recovering from doing a lot of Blood Bowl yesterday.
Also got thrown off my game a little bit by having to run around and deal with internet stuff.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Which again, seems to have just been a hiccup. It's recovered completely fine now. It was...
Common Strider raises a good point.
Oh my god!
Also was waiting for that one.
Mm-hmm. Same.
You might want to move Gatry just purely forward to have him eat everything that's being thrown from the people.
It's a good thing we brought backup on this plan.
Yep, yeah, okay. I was waiting for it. I was fucking waiting for it.
I was waiting for it too.
I love this. Yes, there is a series of 3 holes in a row, and it's wonderful.
It's intentionally put at exactly that spot, too.
And Warriora puts it, welcome to the prank dome. Fortunately,
Curious
RCS
as the
speaks
trap
softly.
makers are.
Unobserved by Yaya. Man, if I had a voice like Wayne June, my commentary be way goofier because it'd be delivered in the voice of Darkest Dungeon Raider.
Oh, right, this guy's here.
I was waiting for you to eventually figure that one out.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
You have a
Fortunately, we
person
have-
with a...
For the love of Christ.
I love this!
Alright, Ilyana, you got this.
Or Mist, or just whoever.
Ilyana's got it, I believe.
Newbies falling into silence there. Pretty good.
Ileana's
Meanwhile-
as done with this as I am.
Meanwhile, the chat is taking the opportunity to comedy.
Looks like the other side's been praying to a holy power.
Hold up. Let me just check right here. Yeah, okay, we're good. Are we sure? Here? Here?
Here?
Here? Oh shit, that's poleaxe. They're fine. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
He can hit Gatry.
He can hit Gatry, but it's a poleaxe. That's fine. Gatry can eat the poleaxe.
He will be fine.
We need to not move Astrid in range of that.
Correct.
Astrid
You can just sit right behind Gatry.
That's a good call.
Because I think those two are supporting.
Let me just, you know, just check.
Does anyone need healing?
I could check, but Soren's in a hole.
Not with Mist?
Gatry's missing 4 HP, it's fine.
It's 4 HP, that's 22 experience worth of HP. She's not doing anything else this turn.
I guess.
Gotta have a max level Mist by the end of the game.
It's actually not a terrible thing to have.
As we've already demonstrated, probably.
I keep seeing your Ike's movement rate, and I'm going, wait a minute, he should be much faster than that. Oh, right.
It's weird, he's as fast as Gatry.
Actually, Gatry is faster than he is.
That's right. That's right. Don't you
Thanks to
forget it.
boots. Good old 8-move Gatry.
That's what they call him.
You know.
We don't know why we call him that, but we do. Man, this part of the game takes a while for some reason.
We call him 8-move because he ate the item that gave the move. Just lost a bet. I can only assume.
Okay, entire left side is free.
Note that they hugged the wall there.
Suspicious.
It'd be really funny if the space right in front of Ike was a hole.
It's not, I've already checked that one.
There. Yeah, this is the part I was worried about. Them going after Titania. She should be okay, but there is a non-zero chance that she dies.
Or is forced to retreat, because if I remember correctly, she is another
She cannot die.
God damn it.
Even in a hole. By the way, they have a catapult. It's
a
going to do
splash.
jack for damage.
Yeah, its damage is laughably bad.
Yeah.
An important thing to note, it will do always 1 point of damage. That has actually caused me problems.
Okay, so there's a possibility of that line right there.
The line in between the bottom and the midsection there. Oh, well, you're dead.
You made the wrong choice. As Gatry does a pursuer-style impale.
What a weird movement that man did.
Well, it's almost like the spaces directly to her left and diagonally left are... That was a poleaxe.
She's fine.
She is extremely fine.
Cool move.
Titania doing work.
It's really entertaining to see these very odd moves for no discernible reason that these men are making.
Okay, we're fine.
Oh, she needs to get healed though.
She's a little beat up, but she's okay.
Oh, you have a poleaxe? A javelin?
Hand axe? Javelin, whatever.
Pavlin?
Javelin.
Pavlov's spear?
There you go. You got there.
It's
It's okay. She can walk up and kill that guy and then start moving forward.
Ah yes, Pavlov's spear. This well-known experiment where a spear was trained to salivate at the sound of a bell.
That's why they tied the bell to the spear.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
It was a little messy, I have to say.
Hello.
And it's time for my favorite character in this game to make his long-awaited debut. Also, the line.
I like this guy.
He's great.
He is speaking in iambic
Yes,
pentameter.
he will actually break into iambic pentameter for a non-trivial number of his lines.
Pentameter, thank you.
And he explicitly does it as an affectation, either to annoy people or because he thinks it's funny, or both.
Is he a mage?
Oh, yeah.
Think. Answer, yes, he is extremely a sage.
Alright, well, some of them are gonna die.
Yes.
We can do some shenanigans and get up there pretty fast.
Let's push the wave.
Also fewer than you think, if I remember correctly, because their stats are actually halfway.
Hi.
We can't see them just yet.
Hello, I took one step forward. And 2 steps back. Oh, I can't actually
glad someone-
undo that turn.
Opposites attract.
Yeah, because then you'd have to walk back into a hole.
You can walk
Oh.
back into the hole. He lives there now. It's his home.
And,
What?
yes, well, I believe Wazen is correct. He has chosen inexplicably to specialize in shit. Which means he is a knife-based, or a
Yes,
wind-based
so
knife wizard.
this is something that I was waiting for him to show up to explain. All the promoted sages you get in this game are knife users, because otherwise they would be too good.
Specifically because they have high ranks in...
They have high ranks in a lot of magic, so if they also had stave access at the same time, they'd be too strong.
But, like, if you need a fire user, Khalil shelf just
No,
because
no,
she comes...
Khalil is not a fire user. She is good at all three equally.
Oh,
She's B rank in all of them.
oh, that's even better.
Yes, she is very, very good.
She's
Yeah, I'm
our,
gonna
our
guess that-
seasonal.
Sage boy there, whenever he finally joins, is an S rank in wind.
Either A or S.
A or
I think
S,
he's
yeah, I can't
A.
remember.
Alright, time to do a test. I'm pretty sure these two right here are trapped.
Let's find
Probably.
out.
There it
If you
is.
can get, if you can get a push on Ike from whatever way, shape, or form, I think you can get that sniper. Yeah, he needs a push. But you need to get rid of that knight.
Fortunately,
Cavalier,
we have
paladin, dude. I'm pretty
An
sure Neff
absurd
can push
number
it.
of options for...
Yes, there we go. We found our answer. Mia takes a step forward,
Deletes this man.
takes out the golden sword.
Well, we've hit the point where she needs it.
Yeah, Khalil is fire focused in the next game, but in this one, she's just focused on being a good sage.
Yeah, she's a solid all around.
I mean, the
That's an
only
extremely nice experience.
reason she needs it is because her steel blade is finally starting to fall off.
Yep.
You know, people ran all the way down this side. Okay, we're good.
She
To the
is.
promised land.
She is a first-rate sage after.
Yeah, that's why I was saying she's not lying. She actually is a first class sage.
Yeah.
All right, quota.
Ike's got to make quote. Oh right, I wanted to see what Ike's stat page was because I wanted to do some math.
Alright, 22.
22. Thank you. That means
He's very even.
So on that brave act or brave sword activation, 2.
Your problem.
Why? You can still use a physics staff to heal people.
Yeah. That's not the problem.
So what is?
Yeah, it's that tiger that's the problem.
Can Kieran deal with it? Is Kieran anywhere nearby?
Well, maybe, but
Kieran's
you
in a
can't
hole.
get close.
All right. Can Marcia survive an exchange so she can hit and run it?
I was actually going to suggest, what if you just used a gun?
Yes, there's also that. A bow.
The gun doesn't actually do it. We need to killer bow this and pray.
Killer bow it is. Well, if you don't do it, then
Yeah, she can. They
Tanya
can also
can finish.
double team. Yeah.
yeah.
We're fine.
Let's see what we win.
Because I have a plan here. Assuming that the boss doesn't move. I pray to God the boss doesn't move.
She does not move.
Which is good because Ike's
She
only
wrecks some people.
ethered 2 people this map. Gotta make.
Hey.
There we go.
No! It's back!
You make a save state right now.
Fine.
You're not losing that.
Yeah, I was going to anyway because my next move is slightly risky, and I could math it out, but I would have to check like 1,000 numbers. I don't feel like doing that.
That is very strong.
So, move the first is Marcia moves up here,
Marcia.
And stabs this man.
And gains a level. Is that the best level we've ever had? No, we've had a full stat up level. I forgot who got it though.
Probably Mia.
I know someone did.
Well,
It's the biggie.
You know what? If she's going to gain a point in anything, I'm okay with it.
The fabled 1 stat level. To the convoy with you, heavy spear. She also can't be used for scouting the hole because
Yeah.
I know. I was just moving her aside.
just to be clear.
Zoop.
He heals Mom.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god, which one did they do here?
Hee 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 hee.
Were you paying attention? It's time for the.
Well, okay, she has to go this way.
Yes. There you go.
We got there.
She made it. Can she double?
Yeah. Just. What's this guy behind her have equipped?
He's got a bow.
He's got a lance. That's important. Well, yeah, he's gonna bow, but
Yes. It's one of the, it doesn't really matter. He will find a spot where he can hit her.
I could hand axe. Hand axe won't kill.
Nah, you go for the kill.
All right.
Nice and dependable.
Have I forged a weapon called the Biggie yet? Yes, it's our. It was our first silver weapon.
It's Marcia's spear.
Which she has used to great effect.
If only we could forge a stiletto, I would nominate calling it the Smalls.
Forging a
Should've-
knife, why would you do that?
Shove her over here.
So that we
I
can.
feel like there's no potholes once you're off the bridge. I'm gonna take that guess and
Yes,
be
that is
proven
correct.
wrong.
Yeah, a forged knife would be very good. Never gonna happen. Keep getting that XP.
That sweet, sweet XP.
Yeah, sure.
Mize.
She might have capped speed there. Nope, not yet.
You know what? I actually do want to watch her fight. There's
you
a
wanna
reason.
have her fight the boss? Yeah.
Who missed?
Yeah.
All right.
You know the boss attacks the resistance stat, right?
Yeah, no. That was kind of my plan.
All right. That's what I was thinking. So
I'm gonna make a nice little target here for that fucking catapult.
sure are.
Yes, you are.
Fortunately, racing.
Hopefully it, yeah, I was about to say, hopefully it can't hit racing.
Is it effective damage against Raisin?
It is
We'll
not.
find
It's
out
not.
together.
I believe I remember reading that recently.
Well-
it's not about.
I don't
Also,
even
do
know
make
anymore.
Soren. What the hell, Soren? Do make Soren attack the boss just for giggle.
Why?
I don't think there's a conversation.
There's a conversation.
The toughest mage. He's making up for his cruddy speed stat by having an actual defense stat.
Why does he have 13
Also-
defense?
I don't know.
Because magic.
Like, yeah, that's basically it. There's really no other explanation.
That's not mage
Or
defense.
I was gonna ask if you'd moved Har, but
I guess provoke is really strong.
it's very
Yes.
strong.
it checked off a couple things. Could he kill anyone by attacking? No. Is there a provoke person in range? Yes.
Attack provoker.
Yeah, so the rock does 20 points of damage.
Move that out. Soren taking 7 from that. Fuck's sake.
No, my XP.
Yeah, these knights are actually no joke.
Yeah, they've 100% got this.
I think on hard mode there's a handful more dragon riders, so it's a much closer fight, but on normal mode I think they just... I don't think they can kill. It'll be close. Yeah, they absolutely will attack the boss if there's no one else left.
Don't worry, I'm gonna dance mist up and we are attacking the boss next turn. Oh boy, hello.
There they are. Yeah, the knights will get tangled up with those
Yeah, they've got
dragon
people.
riders. Go get that ballista, dude, Ike. I believe in you.
He's got
Almost
one.
gain a level.
I mean, yeah, fair. Definitely do that.
Cut him wide open.
With a steel blade, no less.
I feel somehow betrayed that wasn't an ether.
I like that Neff's done just about nothing on this map.
Yeah, she was backup.
She did a lot of work on the previous map.
Exactly. Just leave that steel axe on. Or silver.
Yep.
You know, the other steel.
Steelver. You ready to annihilate a boss? I don't think I'm gonna get that conversation with Soren.
Alas.
Because I'm gonna guess he had a little bonus experience if these other units don't die.
I
No.
believe so? Maybe?
No, doesn't matter.
Well,
This map's all about speed.
it's fine. It's time for Grail's daughter to give Patrine the fight she desperately wanted.
Soren can probably get there next turn if you don't finish it this turn.
Yeah.
Well, what's the turn limit on bonus experience?
Oh, I mean, it goes down turn by turn, so you're on
Yeah,
turn 7.
it's,
You're
it's
fine.
not a flat cutoff.
Oh, cool.
It is a slow diminishing. So if you take an extra turn, you don't lose
Yeah.
all that.
Newbie probably should have moved Soren up as well to do a double sing, but it's fine.
This
Oh,
is
I
map
Forget.
22?
Yeah, I know. It's a
22.
thing you have to get used to. Yeah, there you go. Take the northern path. I'm sure he won't hit a hole.
Nobody had gone that way, so I was guessing
have-
that there was a hole there.
It's
You have
actually
12 turns
better
to
if you go
clear
that way.
on map
Yeah.
23.
You're good to go.
Yeah, one of your lobies can just stab a man.
I'm actually gonna kill on Gatry here because it'll give Gatry a level.
Fair.
By God, a double hit animation that doesn't take 5 hours.
Good. Good.
You were
And
worried
yeah.
about the animations in this game being terrible.
No, yeah, they're pretty good. People have said that 3D animations is when they went down. This is the first 3D
they're-
one. But
They're
actually-
definitely not as good.
Yes.
Yes.
They're still actually really good in this one. They actually went down after this one because I played like Awakening and they're not that great in Awakening.
They definitely went a more middle path between what this is and the
Well,
GBA style animation.
it was nice that one level where he got defense.
And we're back to normal.
God,
And yes, it's hard to make 3D look fluid sometimes, especially at, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I actually, reviewing videos, figured out how they made the animations look so intense in this one, and it's like, here's the secret. There's like negative frames on a lot of these animations. The time between one frame in Ether is like Ike is above the character, like above their head, and then is on the ground in one frame.
Yeah, he like during animations where there is snap, characters move real fast.
The person who was doing the LP of this many a moon ago
I believe it was
even
Fidel.
commented. Yeah, even commented on finding screenshots of Ike and Volk doing anything was incredibly hard to do
Yeah,
because they just go.
yeah, like he actually or they got a screenshot mid Astra, and it has Stefan already returned to his starting position as one of the slash animations is still playing.
That guy might be dead.
You'd be surprised. They're pretty durable.
Oh
and
no, they
can
went
dodge.
for somebody else.
Yeah.
If they had all dive bombed the same character, they could have probably killed one of them.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they'll be okay.
Although the guy in the top left didn't have enough move to move away after, so he would have only had one liberty left after that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was not kidding about these guys being strong.
Oh, they can't land on
guys-
trees? Okay.
Yeah. And now that guy in the corner is protected.
Yeah, for
Oh
generics.
yeah, I
these
should look at their
guys-
stats. Chat's right.
Mm-hmm. I think they're pretty middle of the road, like mid-teens, upper teens.
Really hope one of these thing dogs doesn't go for the boss.
They won't if there's anybody other than them.
Yeah, they know they will die.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's look at them real fast. Oh wow, yeah, they're not fantastical, but
They're
the high
durable.
defense.
They are durable.
They brought their shields today.
All right, Mist. Take us home.
Well, I'm gonna see this Shinon. Shinon?
Soren?
Soren. Sauron.
That's something else.
Yeah,
I
Soren.
remember-
Ike.
This is having a weird. This arrow. It's having a weird time. Like,
Yeah, it's jittering strangely.
it's if I tap the button really fast sometimes.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine though. No. It's like right here. It's only right there. There's something really weird in this zone that's causing that to happen.
Strange.
Or
All right,
something.
Soren.
I don't know.
Do your job.
Hold that thought.
Oh, I see.
Gonna go clear out some people first.
Yeah.
Did she get a level from this?
Maybe.
She might. she's not as good as your other two Mountain Knights, but she's really supposed to have a much higher level advantage at this point.
Yeah, the assumption is kind of that you started using her.
Yeah, but she's still serviceable. Again, she is very, very strong, but at level 20 is when she shows that she's like as good as the rest of them. That's a little bit of a way away. Yeah, Soren's got this.
I mean, I'm gonna hit her with...
The Fuego?
Interesting.
That is interesting. Oh, it's because weapon...
There is a weapon
Triangle?
triangle for the...
Yeah, there's a magic weapon
Element.
triangle, and the flame lance counts as a flame element weapon.
Interesting.
Wind makes fire dance.
Also, wait. I could have sworn she was a dragon rider. Okay.
No.
Nope, she has been a paladin the whole time. You saw her sprite way back when she was getting set to dual Grail.
Grail would have mopped the floor with her.
Oh my god, yes. She knows instantly.
Of course she does.
Alright, Soren. Points for delivery.
Soren is done.
Also
with this.
points for effort.
There's no special fucking animation for the flame lance
No.
magic range stack. You just fucking throw the lance. Okay, yeah, sure.
It's a little disappointing, but there it is.
Alright, Mist. Take us home.
Take us home.
Oh, really?
Oh, she's got some serious defense. Or
She has some
resistance as
serious
well.
speed. Did you check out her stats again? I think she has like 22 speed.
Also, that hit rate is atrociously bad.
Yeah, lance versus spear. Or
Sure,
spear
but
versus
it's-
sword.
That benefit is not usually that in this
Yeah.
case.
Nobody can... I don't think anyone on your team can double her.
On the other hand, Ike can try and make quota.
Oh, double weapon triangle. Fire spear versus wind sword.
Okay,
Oh, I
points.
didn't know both of those counted. Well, anyway.
Maybe.
they might. We're not sure.
Also, remember that Mist's skill is 9.
But let's take a stab at it anyway.
It's okay. I can finish the job. That's what he's here for.
Oh, if it hits, it has an animation. Okay.
If it hits and deals damage.
If Soren gets to no-sell it.
Alright, Ike. Good job. Oh, the Regal Blade. That actually would deal extra damage.
Yeah, he has effective damage on Real Sword.
We have
Still
to
not
we have
gonna
to
work.
brave sword
Still-
this.
Alright, let's do this thing. Odds of quota are, I believe...
Pretty high. Imagine if there was a hole right in front of
25
us.
for, or 22.5%.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
You have ranged people?
Counter, oh dear. Hey!
It's fine. Yeah, resistance.
The most important force.
It really is important for him to get.
The skill is incredibly vital. Every point of skill matters.
Every point of strength and speed and defense matters too.
But
Oh,
more
you know
skill
what it
means-
is?
Yes?
The D-pad on this controller is dying.
Ah,
Oh, that'll do it.
that'll do it, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I just blew out some of the, like I blew into the D-pad to try and blow out the dust, and yeah. So for reference, everyone's saying "oh shit" to the controller dying. This controller's 20 years old. This is a PS2 controller.
It's a PS2 controller?
I really like the PS2 controller. I have an adapter
No,
for
no,
PS.
no. You misunderstand. Do you have an adapter
Yeah.
that's plugging it in? Okay, that's what I was
Yeah,
wondering.
back
Because I'm
when-
like, I know that's a proprietary.
Back before the PS3 came out, and I was in college, I bought an adapter so I could play.
Okay.
I could play emulator games.
Fair enough. And I mean, I have a PS3 controller because I also like to play games. It's
I
just
used a PS3.
when those didn't
Maybe a
exist.
gun?
A gun.
Nope.
Nope.
It can do some damage, though.
Or
All right.
Kieran.
30%. She can't kill him.
Yeah, and then he can move away after he takes a swing.
I mean, I might just buy another PS2 controller.
I mean, this is lower than the 30% it says, thanks to True, or quote-unquote True Hit, I guess. Oh.
It's alright. A gun can set it up.
Everybody, step up, take your bets.
My only problem with using a gun, and we'll see in a moment, so she won't die, but the thing is, she actually can't move away.
Yeah, so she'll take another 13 points of damage. She can take a hit from that Wyvern Rider over there. This is actually a good time to ask, what skill does this lady have again?
Daunt.
Oh, that's, yeah, is it Daunt?
That's what it is.
Okay. Oh, she's lowering people's hit rates.
Yeah,
That
you also have to
explains
take
a
her out
lot.
right now, because if you don't, she's going to use that elixir. Go get him, Neff. I believe in you.
There is another.
Good, yes, I like it. Yes! It's time!
I mean, you could try.
Yeah, that's what siege domes are here for. And also Gadget. Smite!
No, she just can't get in range.
Seriously?
Yeah, if I shove with Neff, she just barely won't be able to get in range.
Oh, of something
Use
other
a
than
bolting
siege.
tome.
Yes, she has bolting.
Oh yeah, I know.
Then what are we doing here?
Well, javelin first. Try to save the bolting.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
That'll do. Quita! I cast spear. Literally,
Oh.
cast is a synonym for throw.
Look at this awesome fire spear I picked up.
Apparently, she wants to use it.
And she also would have gotten speed, so that would have been a 5-stat level.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an arrive. You have to put a man on the thing.
That one guy won't do any real damage.
Yeah, the squishy next to him is Soren.
With 13 defense.
Who has the highest magic to use it? I'm pretty sure it's either Neff
Can she
or...
bolting down that?
No.
Right.
Do not waste a bolting on a rider.
Oh.
But yeah, this controller was already going a little bit because actually the start button hasn't been working for like a year and a half.
Meanwhile, the dragons just sort of slowly zip on up.
I've generally been mapping the start button to other buttons.
I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure you've got.
No! They got Jeff.
It's okay. Jeff will turn into a ghoul, and he'll be unkillable.
Why do you do this? Why do you say this things?
So long as he doesn't run afoul of some vampires and their thralls. It's okay. Before the map ends, a little bit of healing's gonna happen. Get those last little points of experience.
A little bit of healing.
A lot. Yeah, you can heal those guys for experience. It's very nice.
On the subject of them getting Jeff, do you remember the XCOM 1 base defense and how there was one absolute hero blue shirt in that?
Yep.
Well,
Who then died horribly.
well, y'all, we don't need to heal with Mist anymore.
Is okay?
She hit S.
All right.
Which means she can use that staff you picked up on the previous map for not letting a single cleric die.
Yep. I didn't think we were actually going to get to use that. I didn't know, because I actually kind of rarely hit S rank on staves. But I guess Physic gives a lot of experience.
Mm-hmm. And now we can finally have the aggroist Mist.
And 3 free levels, you're right.
And 3 free levels. Sure.
This is why your dancer/bard is amazing.
Fuck it, I'll take a little free experience.
Mm-hmm.
You got a full level's worth of experience off of that move. Like, that's 110 experience.
Yeah.
And now,
If you use Hammerlin on
the
S
Ashera,
rank,
that is 2 more levels.
just farm levels.
No, wait, it's not 2 more levels, because it has 3 charges.
Yeah.
So many levels. And yes, Ashera is a full level. Guaranteed. It's
You could
time.
use it
Power
twice.
level Mist.
You can.
It's free experience, Chrome.
It's free experience, Crumb.
For you,
I
from
don't
the
think
government.
it's actually for.
The only caveat is that whenever I want to use it, I need to trade it to somebody else because nobody else can use the hammer and staff.
I don't know about that.
Is it a
Sora
B rank?
might be getting pretty close.
Oh, yeah.
It's either B or A.
Also, meet Jeff's sister, who is inexplicably not named the most boring thing in the...
Wait,
Wait, what?
who's Jeff?
Her brother.
We have not met him, but we have
We've
heard
seen
about
him mentioned. Yeah.
Okay.
Your Red Knight, his boss is Jeffrey.
Yeah, Count Jeffrey.
Oh, Jeffrey. Okay.
Literally Jeff.
Joffrey. I actually gotta pronounce. I don't know if that's actually pronounced Jeffrey.
It's pronounced Jeffrey.
I always thought it was Joffrey because
No.
Joffrey is
Game
a
of
name.
Thrones.
That is spelled Joffrey.
Okay.
No, there's a character in Game of Thrones who goes by Joffrey.
Yeah, it's spelled Joffrey.
Yeah, but I can see why you would go one way or another on that. Oh, it is as Newbie said? Well, he's Jeff in our hearts. Joffrey it is. I'm pretty sure his name gets mentioned several times in the next game. So, Joffrey.
Yeah, that's probably dumb oddities, but yes. Please remember that the word G-A-O-L is pronounced jail. And yeah, in general, if it's spelled that way, it's pronounced Jeff.
Remember, though, we're in fantasy land, where names have no meaning.
Especially if they're mythological references from a game that hasn't been looked at yet.
Especially.
Yeah, you also
if
have a
it's-
character in Three Houses who's apparently not, it's not said like it's Mercedes.
No, it's Mercedes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was
she's 100%
I was gonna say
Mercedes.
it might have been a short E, but that's the only other thing I could think of. It could have been pronounced as though it were the Spanish
Almost
version of that.
every name
Mercedes.
in Three Houses, though some of them do look ridiculous, are pronounced exactly how they look.
Gotcha.
The thing I was going to say is fantasy names are fake as hell, especially if you're Rogadines in FF14.
I was going to say the thing is though,
the
like
Sea
they
Hounds.
worked at the linguistics.
The
there.
Sea Hounds have the most impronounceable names, and then the
Hellsguard.
Hellsguard have the best names that are very easily pronounced.
Well, I'm looking at you, hoary boulder.
Every Hellsguard name is verb plus noun.
Isn't there a Hellsguard Rogadin named Furious?
Furious Gorge.
Furious Gorge! That's right.
He's the warrior trainer.
Of course he is. But yes, I actually really like the Seawolf Rogadin names because they're less impronounceable than they look. It's just that the pronunciation guide is not what you expect it to be.
Yeah, and they all mean things. That's the thing. Like every female has a suffix or prefix somewhere in their name that's always the same. Every male has the same suffix and prefix.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like a word that is their profession. It's yeah. Someone made a really good tweet at one point about how much effort they put into making you like the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, all throughout 2.0, and then Hoary Boulder shows up as soon as you start 2.1, and you're like, I instantly love this guy.
Is he a Scions member? I remember there's a character name.
He is. So there's the Scions, which are like the key
the organization
people. No, they're the. Yeah, okay. I think the Scions is the organization, and then I think the actual like head members, which are like your friends.
Yeah, the core cast.
Yeah, they have a certain name, but yeah, Hori is a B team.
Oh
like,
god.
He's never actually in any of the plot, but he's always there in the base. And actually, there's a whole bunch of story that goes on. Every time you return to the base at the end of a patch, you should always talk to everyone.
Yeah, like during the admittedly glacial LP, the LPR has been constantly going back to talk to people, which makes the Waking Sands getting knocked over real bad times.
Yeah.
Because, like, all the B-Team Scions die right there. Except one. Ehrenwald does not die because he's out on business.
I forgot Ehrenwald existed for a while.
He is in the base from the very beginning.
Yeah. It's a crazy thing to remember because he actually plays a major role in Stormblood.
So I've heard. And that's the reason I remembered was reading LP. Wait, that looks familiar. But he's also got an extremely distinctive appearance, it turns out.
Ah, so Nasir got away.
He's also one of, like, 2 or 3 other Scions with the Echo, if I remember correctly. Like, there's the player
he has a very
there's
minor Echo, but yes.
Right.
Anyway.
Sorry. Well, let's get off of Final Fantasy XIV and back into Fire Emblem 9.
That map was just the worst. But next time.
Hey, you want to do some defense?
Maybe.